Welcome to another Dragon Ball Super episode review. This time we're looking at episode 54, I think. I lost track. I forgot to do the last few episodes just because I thought they're pretty boring. Nothing much really to them. But this is a really interesting episode. Had some really cool moments and had some bullshit moments in too. First off, I'm going to get the thing that's bullshit right off the bat, which seems like total fan fiction to me, is Vegeta training Trunks. This is a part where they go out into the little garden area. Vegeta has a little sparring match with Trunks, and Trunks is wants Vegeta to come at him as his full power like Goku did as Super Saiyan 3, and Vegeta laughs and turns Super Saiyan Blue. Trunks then acknowledges it, he can't sense his ki, but it's somehow overwhelming, and that this is the same God ki that they used against Beerus. And then at the beginning of this spar match, Trunks was Super Saiyan 2. And then he powers up to Ultra Super Saiyan, but his hair gets longer to mimic the way his hair was during the Cell games. But the reason why his hair looked like that during the Cell games is because his hair was already long. So either people told him animation or just giving us a fan service because they think they want us to see this Super Saiyan ultra buff version again, but then half-assed made his hair grow for some reason. No, his hair should not grow like that. It's stupid. It makes no sense. His hair should, if anything, his hair should be short and just stand up a little bit more. But then people would probably think well, what's this supposed to be? So they just animated his hair longer there. It infuriated me way too much. It's so stupid. This is just, obviously people at Toei Animation was so when Trunks turns Ultra Super Saiyan, then his hair gets longer, right? No, it doesn't. But then Trunks he almost instantly gets his ass kicked anyway. But then smiles that, if Goku and Vegeta can use his blue power, then they'll surely be able to beat Black with ease. And he takes reassurance of that. But then he also tells Vegeta that he's going to surpass Black and Vegeta one day. So, is this alluding to the fact that maybe Trunks might get the power of a god? Maybe. But it's kind of funny because if he does get Super Saiyan Blue power, his hair will only stand up. His hair color will not change at all. That is pretty funny to think about like that. We get to see some Zamus and doing some training. We see that the other green rings packaged with the Ring of Time were rings to alternate worlds where time has been displaced, and so every time that I guess Trunks went back to the future, it created an alternate world, and one of these rings mysteriously appeared for some strange reason. And we do see that Zamus gets one of the Patora earrings from the Kaioshin. I forget his name. It's really weird. He puts it on his left earring, so both Zamus and the Kaioshin have the Patoras on their left earrings, and he makes a point to say, hey, don't put on your right ring or right ear or else we'll be fused forever. So that happens. So that kind of explains why Black has one Patora earring on his left ear, but we're still quite not sure about how Black comes to be quite yet anyway. And the next thing we see is them observing the species of cavemen from their time, and then see 1,000 years in the future that they start civilization, but they're still savage and such. But then we see Zamus still hating on this race. Interesting. flash to Beerus and Whis' planet. We see that this part made me laugh out loud. Beerus is sitting there eating. Whis gets a phone call on his staff from Zamu, Lord of All, and Beerus stands up, gets all polite, and then bows so hard that his head just slams right through the desk, and it's really funny. It made me laugh really loud. And then the last thing we see is that Zamu wants Goku for something. Not sure what though, but I'm sure it has something to do with orchestrating for the next tournament. And then we see previews of the next episode, or from the next episode. We see some people that I can only assume this one person that I barely got a screenshot of might be like a attendant for a god of destruction from another universe, because they had the same kind of like halo around their head. Kind of interesting. This was I really like the interaction between Zamus and the Kaioshin from Universe 10, but I hated the fight between Vegeta and Trunks because that just seemed like total fan fiction to me. So kind of a mixed bag episode. Alright guys, you can subscribe to me here on YouTube for the latest Dragon Ball news and reviews. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/SSJAutobot. You can Instagram me too, SSJAutobot, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.